afternoon YouTube, Xfile 2708 back again with another pickups video. As you can tell from the thumbnail, guys, primarily this is going to be CEX pickups. I think one from Amazon. I'm also going to sneak in two pickups from HMV, and let's move this to one side. This one, which I will start off with because it doesn't fall into a pickups of any other kind that I need to do. This is a bootleg that was very kindly sorted for me by my good friend Craig over at Bumpers Movies. I think Nikki over at Skin Crawlers had recently picked up, I think it's the Umbrella release of this one. I'd had it on DVD in my collection for the longest time. When I had my collection years ago, again, it was only one that I had on DVD, as there wasn't a UK Blu-ray release for it. So yeah, Nicky showed it on his channel. Looks a lovely edition from Umbrella, but he was saying, I think, before customs charges, if there is any, it was costing him £40, and I was like, no, I really enjoy the film. It's one I'd love to upgrade from my DVD, but I'm not dropping £40 for a regular release Blu-ray. So I got in touch with Craig, and yeah, he very kindly sorted me a high definition Blu-ray copy. So you can see there's the cover for it. Absolutely brilliant British film. This is set on the London Underground, really creepy creature that plays its part in it. And there, see, the disc is sorted as well. So yeah, really pleased with that. I haven't had a chance to watch it as yet. But yeah, for all of your bootleg needs, then link in the description to Bumper's channel. Drop Craig a message. 9 times out of 10 he can source it, and yeah, good as gold. Sends it through nice and quickly. So there we go, guys. There's the Blu-ray upgrade. So my DVD copy has now gone across to Lewis for his collection. So there we go. That's the first one. Next up, this was an Amazon purchase, film that I haven't seen before. One of, I think it's one that's part of the Bob Clark box set. I have got Black Christmas 1974, but I hadn't got this one or the other one that's part of that Bob Clark box set. This one was reduced on Amazon from $15, I think, down to $9.99. So yeah, on the 101 Films Black Label, and yeah, 029A, I think the number is, oddly. But yeah, looking forward. Never seen this one before, but huge fan of Bob Clark's original Black Christmas. So looking forward to checking that one out. Hopefully it's on a par with Black Christmas, so we shall see. So that's the next one. These next two, guys, were myself and Lewis went out and about, and we dropped into our local HMV, and one of the ones that they'd got there, guys, you can see reduced down to $5.99 on Blu-ray, was the excellent Room 237. So documentary-ish, all on about The Shining. You know, little messages and things that people pick out from different scenes within The Shining, different things relating to the conspiracy theories, you know, around Stanley Kubrick's possible faking of the moon landings, all sorts of really obscure things. But I'm a huge conspiracy theory fan. I don't necessarily believe all of it, but I do love a good conspiracy theory. And there's some absolutely brilliant ones around the Shining movie. So yeah, hadn't got this one back into the collection as yet, but saw it in HMV reduced down to $5.99, so that was a no-brainer to come into the collection. And then a film that I haven't seen before, again this one was reduced down to $9.99, and it's in one of these nice slipbox 101 Black Label releases. So Mansion of the Doomed. I did have a quick look on IMDb to make sure that it was one of the slightly better rated ones, and it did seem to review well, so I am looking forward to checking it out. But it says it contains, let's have a look, 101 Films presents gruesome exploitation shocker Mansion of the Doom from 1976, for the first time in the UK seized and confiscated under the Obscene Publications Act during the video nasty panic of the 1980s. So I'm guessing, I don't think this one's on my section 1 or section 2 list, so I'm guessing this was potentially a section 3 video nasty. So if you're watching, Nige or John, let me know if it is a section 3. If it is, then when I get to the section 3, that's another one ticked off the list already. This one contains a new documentary on the career of horror legend Charles Band, Cutting Teeth editor Harry Keramidas on Mansion of the Doomed, a limited edition booklet on Mansion of the Doomed. So yeah, some nice stuff in there, and always nice as and when I see them reduced to get these 101 box set releases. So there we go, that's the next one. Right, quick slurp guys, and then we're on to all of the CEX goodness. Right, first one. Now I was glad they still had this one in there. Myself and Lewis went to this particular CEX. I saw this one in the DVD World Cinema section. Didn't know anything about it. IMDb'd a couple of the films, and they seemed to, review okay. But I didn't know anything about this director at all. So I messaged in our Lords of Darkness WhatsApp group, Ash and Tim. And Tim was, I wouldn't say full of praise, but, he was positive with his response as to this director, and said he was a very influential Spanish director. So I was like, right, yeah, we need to go back to that CEX. So a couple of weeks later, myself and Lewis were back across there again. Thankfully, they still had it, and it's a 5 DVD box set, and it was just £8. So here we go. It is the Pedro Almodovar collection, so which is 5 films, but yeah, absolutely immaculate condition, this one. So it's supposed to be quite a lot of like exploitation and sexual stuff in these films, but there's 5 films: Bad Education, Talk to Her, All About My Mother, Live Flesh, or Live Flesh, I'm guessing it's Live Flesh, and then Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down. Ooh. There we go. So yeah, looking forward to checking those 5 out. Like I say, no idea on the director myself, but Tim did say that he was a very renowned director in Spanish cinema and all of that, and the reviews that I read kind of said the same sort of thing as well. So definitely looking forward to delving into this set. If anyone has seen any of those films or knows all about Pedro Almodovar, then please let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. So there we go, that's the next one. And then next up, another box set. This is a TV box set, and again, I'm pleased to say it's probably one of those that they'd never get away with making these days, but one I was a big fan of growing up. I probably haven't seen it, since the late 70s, early 80s. I don't actually know when it when it ran from and to. But yeah, this is the 6-disc set of the A Likely Lads collection. So there we go. There's the 3 DVDs there. So it contains the Likely Lads, whatever happened to the Likely Lads Series 1 and whatever happened to the Likely Lads Series 2. So yeah, looking forward to revisiting these. I probably haven't seen these, I don't know, probably since the mid-80s, something like that. So definitely a series that I'm looking forward to revisiting, and I'm sure I'll be chuckling away at all of the the politically incorrect stuff that's being said. So there we go. There's the Likely Lads collection. Next up, another one that they'd struggle to get away with these days. I love this one. I rewatched a load of these, I think, on the Fire Stick and YouTube a few years ago, and it's still childish, stupid behaviour that I absolutely laugh my back off at. I absolutely love it. So managed to pick this one up in a local CEX, £1.50. If you haven't seen Angry Kid, guys, they're only like, a few minutes, maybe 5-6 minute episodes, something like that. Type it into YouTube and have a look. You'll either love it or hate it, but it's right up my street. So there we go. There's Angry Kid. Right, quick slurp, and then we're on to some Anchor Bay editions. So these are ones. So myself and Lewis were out and about, and he's always looking out for the Anchor Bay stuff for me. And fair play to him. I'm off looking at the Blu-rays and stuff like that, and he's scouring each and every DVD shelf, seeing if he can see anything that's got the Anchor Bay logo on. So fair play to him. And we managed to get, let's have a look, 2, 3, 4 editions. Like I say, Lewis found all of these for me. Now these were with store credit. There's one in particular that was more expensive than I'd normally pay, but got the credit, so it was worth picking up. So don't know anything about this movie at all, but as you can see there, the Anchor Bay logo. So a movie called Scarecrow. You've never been stalked like this. Fantastic front cover. As we know, great first cover. Great front cover always means it's going to be a fantastic film, doesn't it? So, but yes, Scarecrow. If anyone has seen that one, let me know. From 2002, this one. So, like I say, Anchor Bay, and you can see the Anchor Bay brand logo there as well. So that's the first one. So looking forward to that. I do like a good creepy Scarecrow movie. I know a couple of the guys, including Tim, I think recently have picked up Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. So that's one that's just come out on the Slasher Classics label, which I'm looking to pick up soon when I can. So there we go. There's the Anchor Bay release of 2002's Scarecrow. Any fans of that one? Let me know. And then next, I'm really pleased to find this one. This is a Paul Naschy film, and I know there's been a few Paul Naschy box sets released over the years, similar to my Paul Walker one that I've got on the side behind me. I'm not sure if I've ever actually seen a Paul Naschy film before, but I do know he's held in good regard. And again, there you go, Anchor Bay logo. And it's Werewolf Shadow. So, again, don't know anything about this one, but it does say on the back, a landmark Spanish horror classic. And this is the uncut and uncensored version for the first time ever. And it's an Anchor Bay release from 2002. And again, let me just remove the receipt from there. See, it's got the Anchor Bay logo, and then the pamphlet inside as well. So if anyone has seen that one, let me know if you enjoyed it. So there we go, Anchor Bay's Werewolf Shadow. Next up, another Anchor Bay release of The Long Good Friday. Obviously not horror, this one. I don't tend to pick up... I mean, if you went, for the full Anchor Bay set, you're probably talking hundreds across all different genres. As you'll see, this next one that is an Anchor Bay, but we picked up for shits and giggles. So yeah, is it a gangster film, like a mob type? I've heard people talk about Long Good Friday before. I don't think I've got it in the non-horror collection to the side. But with it being Anchor Bay, and it was only £1.50, then I thought I'd pick it up purely for the Anchor Bay collection. Again, it's got the pamphlet and the Anchor Bay branded disc inside. So Bob Hoskins and Helen Mirren. So any fans of A Long Good Friday, again, let me know in the comments. So nice addition though into the Anchor Bay collection. I had to take this to the counter. Now this is Anchor Bay. Lewis spotted it. He was laughing his back off. He said, "Dad, you've got to buy that for the Anchor Bay collection." Oh, Jesus. Pilates workout for dummies. Anchor Bay. I told you they do all sorts of stuff in Anchor Bay, but yeah, Lewis made me pick this one up, and I had to laugh even taking it to the counter. I'd got all of this huge haul of gory, exploitative horror films and stuff like that, and then mixed into it was this Pilates workout for dummies, starring Michelle Dezois. I don't know. Fucking hellfire. There we go. But yeah, it's Anchor Bay. And yeah, you can see slightly different logo on that one, but it does say Anchor Bay above it. So yeah, that's not going to be going into the player. So I'll struggle some days even just getting from the living room through to the kitchen. I'm certainly not going to be sat in my living room doing fucking Pilates. Oh, I thought Pilates was a food, but there we go. Obviously not. What do I know? But there we go. Pilates workout for dummies. Anchor Bay. Right, on to the last 5 titles now. A couple of westerns. So first one, 3:10 to Yuma. So this is the Russell Crowe release. I saw this one mentioned on my good friend Roger's channel over at the Flicks Files. He did an overview of the westerns in his collection, and he spoke quite highly about this one. So it was one I added onto my list, and luckily managed to find it in one of the local CEXs. So Russell Crowe and Christian Bale. So this is a western from 2007 and literally £1 on DVD. So nice addition to the collection, and after hearing Roger talk positively about it, thought definitely one I'll be looking forward to checking out. So there we go, 3:10 to Yuma. One that my dad recommended, western wise. Again, nice and cheap, special edition, £1.50, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, with Paul Newman and Robert Redford. So nobody, I don't think, when I put my request for western suggestions up onto the channel, I don't recall anybody mentioning Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. If you did, I do apologise, but I don't remember that being the case. But yeah, my dad recommended picking this one up when I had a catch up with him. So again, managed to find it nice and cheap in the local CEX, just £1.50. So there we go, another nice addition to the westerns collection. Next up, upgrade for me, the Lost Boys from 1987 with Keith Sutherland in. Already got this one, or had it on DVD. Passed the DVD across to Lewis for his collection. the same CEX had also got the 4K, but the 4K was £15, I think it was, and I was umming and ahhing about whether to go for the 4K or not, and £9 difference between the two. I thought, no, the Blu-ray will do me as an upgrade for the time being. So long overdue a rewatch on this one. So looking forward to checking that one out over the coming week or so. So there we go, 1987's The Lost Boys. Right, quick slurp, guys, and then we're on to the last two. Right, this next one I actually watched last night. So what was that? Oh, receipt. If you follow my Instagram, or you're in the Mondo Rock Facebook group, you in fact, did I? Yeah, I posted it there as well. But a nice upgrade again for me, which I've passed across the DVD over to Lewis. Absolutely love this film. Danny Boyle's Train Spotting from 1996, I think it is. Yep, 1996. Absolutely brilliant film. Probably, for me, probably in my top 20 non-horror films of all time. Absolutely love this one. Love the story. Love how dark and gritty it is. How grimy it feels at time, but with splatterings of humour as well. I have done a review for this over on my letterbox, so if you're not already following my letterbox, feel free to follow me, guys. Xfile 2708 on there, and I'll follow you back as well. But yeah, put this on last night, ramped up the soundbar. Absolutely banging soundtrack to go with an amazing film. Absolutely loved it, and hopefully in the next day or two I'm going to follow this one up with T2 Train Spotting, which I haven't seen. I think this one I last saw a couple of years ago up until last night, but T2 Train Spotting I don't think I've seen for an even longer time. So definitely looking forward to checking out T2 Train Spotting. But yeah, really chuffed to get this one as an upgrade from my DVD. So there's Train Spotting. And then those of you that follow my pickups regularly all know that I'm one for double dipping, treble dipping, quadruple dipping sometimes if it's something that falls into different subsets and the likes. I can sometimes end up with 3, 4, 5 different releases of the same film. This one here is probably one of those films that falls into that category. I have got it on, I think, Tartan Asia Extreme DVD. I've got it on... What else have I got it on? Lewis would tell me off the top of my head what else I've got it on. I think I've got it on White Box Arrow DVD. And a couple of other releases. Now, to get this one, I actually did trade my regular Arrow Blu-ray in. So, I thought rather than double dipping on probably the same quality Blu-ray release, I'd trade that particular one in to get this one, which is a nice limited edition box set of that particular film. And it is. Absolutely, I was chuffed to bits with this. So I'd put it on my CEX watch list as I saw it was advertised in the local CEX. It's the 3-disc Arrow edition of Battle Royale. Now, it's happened to me before where it's been advertised as a 3-disc edition. You get to the store and literally all it is a 3-disc Amaray. It's not the box set at all. But this is the box set with all of the bells and whistles. I don't know if it'll pick up on the back there, but there's a poster in there. There's a comic. There's art cards. 3 discs. There's literally everything in there. Theatrical cut, director's cut, special features, booklets, comics, and postcards. I'll show just a couple on this video, guys. I won't do a proper unboxing because that's not my thing. But yeah, taking one of these out, you've got that there, and then this is where everything falls out. So that there, let's have a look. Alright, okay, so that's a smaller postcard there. And it is actually numbered on the back as well. Limited edition 6,405 out of 10,000. But yeah, huge fan of Battle Royale. If you haven't seen it, it's brutal and it's brilliant. So, so that's one of the postcards. Let's see, make sure they're YouTube friendly. Right, here we go. These are actually nice, chunky, decent sized postcards. So that one. This is where I find one that's going to get me a strike on my channel. That one. That one. That one. That one of the scenes right near the end, I think that one was. Oh, there we go. And that one, I think that's the, is that the last one? No, different one there again. There you go, and then it's back to the start with that one. And then we also, in this one, I mean, this is just literally one of the 5 sections, but yeah, you got a comic there with all the gubbins. You've also got an Arrow poster. Let's have a look. Oh, that's quite nice. So double-sided poster. So that's the artwork, if I recall, from the Tartan Asia Extreme release as well. And then you've got another one on the back there. But yeah, like I say, that's one of 5 of the inserts in this one. Absolutely loads of... let me just put that there. Loads of bits in there. I've left the other one out, but you can see. There we go. All of that on there as well. But yeah, absolutely fantastic release. Immaculate condition box, which, as we all know, with CEX could be very hit and miss. But yeah, £15. I traded my Arrow Blu-ray in the regular single disc release for £5, which brought that down to a tenner, which was store credit as well. So no brainer. One of my favourite world cinema films, and probably one of the best limited edition releases that you can get for it, with lots of different cuts, postcards, art books, comics, you name it, it's in there. So super happy with that one. So another addition to my Battle Royale subset. But there we go, guys. That's everything that I've picked up the last few weeks from the likes of CEX, HMV, Amazon, and also that cool little bootleg from Bumper as well. So links to all the channels that I've mentioned in the description. If you've seen any of those and you're fans of the movies, let me know in the comments, especially those Anchor Bay ones. Have you got Pilates for Dummies? Do let me know. Maybe we could do a live stream workout. Yeah, okay. But there we go, guys. As always, please remember to like, comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll be back later on in the week with another video. Bye for now.